I didn't have too many things to put up here on the side shelf, and I had tall things underneath, so it's kind of wasted space, but it couldn't be helped. It was that or wait longer to do a fire. Here are my cones. They were down here, closer to the middle, so there's perfect 6. Leave it open and let everything cool off, because this is really still too warm to mess with. All the stuff that I just got out of the kiln, and I put it all in here so that I could talk to you about the glazes in case you're interested. And I had a couple of things go wrong this time, but fixed it, and I'm going to show you how I did that. This is a cute little covered pot. Smoky Merlot, iron luster around the top part of it. On the inside we have sea spray, which is the color of the inside of this, and then Smoky Merlot on top. The color of the inside is sea spray. This was a challenge right here. This is that speckled clay that I'm not real fond of. This is the one with the huge specks, and you can see that right here on the you can see it inside, and you can see it on the gallery right there. Actually, it's beautiful on the inside. I mean, the specks are spectacular, really. However, it's kind of hard to deal with. This is Blue Midnight with a little bit of iron luster around the top of that. This, I had to hammer the lid off, and I wanted to show you how to do that. I wish that I had taped it while I was doing it, but I didn't. So most of the time I can get a lid unstuck, but some of the time it breaks, and it's just a loss. And it's a loss anyway, because you can't use the pot if you can't get the lid off. So if you break it, I don't know, it's a loss of the pot, but it's kind of not going to kill you, right? You can't use it anyway. Okay, so I have a rubber mallet. Everybody's probably seen one of these, a rubber mallet, and it's hard rubber. That's when you want to bang on something but not break it. And this little guy is wooden, totally wooden, and so each of them delivers a different kind of blow. Now this lid stuck because of these specks, not because of the glaze. The specks just stick to each other and to your kiln shelf sometimes. So I hammered this from the side of the lid. So the lid was stuck, so I tapped it right here. I mean, I knew that this is the area it was stuck. So I tapped here. I gave it some pretty good whacks and nothing happened. This has a higher pitch, and for some reason, so listen to this, low pitch, high pitch. For some reason, this one is my lucky charm. This one works better than the rubber mallet. A lot of people swear by the rubber mallet, and I hope that it works every time. This one, I think it's the pitch of the sharpness of the blow. In physics, I probably can't explain that, but this one always works. Bing, and it came right off. So I'll sand this down, and it'll be just fine. Right now, it's kind of gritty, but that's because of the clay body. I have a couple of do-overs I want to show you too, and here's something that's not a good idea. This is a rib. Look how thin it is. So I'm rethinking my whole plan. I believe this one might be dangerous to use, especially if you have a pretty stiff piece of clay you're working on. You could have your little finger in this one and it might break. So if you do this with your clay, make sure that you get the thing substantial enough that it isn't likely to break. This one, I don't know if I'm going to use it. I'll try it maybe and see what happens. But anyway, that's one of my do-it-yourself ribs, and I think it's probably going to be a good idea to have glazed it, but I'm not sure about using it because of the thickness or the lack of thickness. That's pretty thin. Made the effort to get that little runny business on the inside like Joe from Old Forge does, and with my little dots on the outside, or I guess you'd call them craters or impressions or depressions or something. So anyway, this one kind of came close. I sort of got that effect, but this one, I never give up. I keep trying. This one, I did it. Okay, so I have a row of those little impressions around here. They're just all in a row, right? And all the way around. And then I put, so this is a Smoky Merlot, iron luster on the rim. That's like one of my standbys. And on the inside is the sea spray. Well, the sea spray is runny, and really runny, and the iron luster isn't quite as runny, but it will move. So together, those little things moved, and my little impressions really came out nice. I'm very proud of that. Yay! Okay, this one wasn't as pronounced. And there weren't as many spots either, but that one's pretty nice too. I like that.